Take a turn right now. If you drive through Hammond, Indiana, there is a new restriction on when you can fill up the gas tank. City leaders just approved a new measure to close gas stations overnight, an effort to ward off crime. So what do residents have to say about it? NBC 5's Nguyen has the story from Hammond.
A big deal for people living and working in Hammond, Indiana, after City Council voted 7-2 to approve a new ordinance regulating the operating hours of gas stations in town.
Everybody that's traveling have to stop and get gas. It's going to be in for a big surprise that the gas station is closed.
People we spoke with today had mixed feelings. Under this ordinance, the city says gas stations will have to close overnight between midnight and 5 a.m. as part of the mayor's efforts to prevent and deter crime.
In some ways, it could be a good idea, I guess, because it does, lessen the amount of crime that could happen. But I mean, what about people who have to work overnight?
Mayor Thomas McDermott introduced the ordinance back in July after a 33-year-old man was shot and killed at a gas station. Prior to that deadly shooting, the mayor says officers have responded to other calls from robberies to carjackings.
Every time there's an incident in the middle of the night, we have to respond with multiple officers. I have 14 police officers working at 2 in the morning, and 5 or 6 of them will be tied up at a gas station. It's just not a wise deployment of police resources either.
This man owns 3 gas stations open 24 hours in Hammond and says he plans to file a petition to remain open.
It's not a problem with the crimes. Crime is more on the streets, not on gas stations.
The city says the Board of Public Works and Safety, made up of 3 officials, including the Assistant Chief of Police, will review those petitions. Exceptions will be based on several factors, from whether the location is a hotspot for crime or if there's a security plan and other measures in place to ensure the safety of customers.
We expect probably some type of restraining order to be filed against us. We feel strong and confident that we have a great legal case because we're doing this for all the right reasons.
This ordinance goes into effect starting November 1st. The mayor says 30 gas stations in Hammond already close at midnight. Suburban communities in Illinois, like Oak Park, already have a similar ordinance in place. Reporting in Hammond, Indiana, Nguyen, NBC 5 News.